Waste, fraud, and abuse. It's a phrase politicians love. It's a rallying cry for taxpayers. But what does it actually mean? The truth is, it's a slippery fish. One person's waste is another's essential service. Is it wasteful to fund a program with a low success rate? Maybe. But what if that program helps even a small number of people? See, it gets complicated. And then there's fraud. That one's a bit easier. It's straight up illegal. Think stealing funds, falsifying documents, that sort of thing. But proving it? That's a whole other kettle of fish. It requires investigations, evidence, and, actual criminals. And finally, abuse. This one's the real gray area. It's the misuse of government funds. Think, using your government travel credit card for personal vacations, or funneling money to your brother-in-law's landscaping business. Is it technically illegal? Maybe, maybe not. Is it ethically questionable? Oh, you betcha. The bottom line is this: defining waste, fraud, and abuse is like trying to nail jelly to a wall. It's messy, it's subjective, and everyone has a different opinion on how to do it. This debate isn't new, it's as old as America itself. Remember the Boston Tea Party? That was about taxes, essentially government spending. Fast forward to Alexander Hamilton battling Thomas Jefferson over a national bank. Hamilton wanted a strong central government with the power to spend. Jefferson? Not so much. Then there's Andrew Jackson, the OG populist who hated the Second Bank of the United States. He saw it as a tool for the wealthy elite. Sound familiar? This theme of distrust in government spending, particularly when it benefits the few over the many, has been a recurring motif throughout American history. Skip ahead to the 20th century, and we have Ronald Reagan declaring, "Government is not the solution to our problem, government is the problem." His administration even formed the Grace Commission to root out government waste. Did it work? Debatable. But it certainly solidified the idea of government waste as a major political talking point. So how much does the US government actually spend? A lot. We're talking trillions of dollars a year. Social Security, Medicare, defense, education, you name it, the government's got its fingers in it. And guess what? Most Americans think the government spends too much. Shocker, right? But here's the kicker: while people complain about government spending in general, they often support the specific programs that make up that spending. They want lower taxes, but don't want cuts to Social Security or Medicare. Go figure. Enter the Government Accountability Office, GAO. They're like the government's internal auditors, tasked with finding inefficiencies and recommending ways to save money. And they've had some wins. According to the GAO, they've saved taxpayers billions of dollars. But even they admit that measuring waste, fraud, and abuse is a tricky business. It's not as simple as adding up all the misspent dollars. Now let's talk about Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. That's right, DOGE. Because why not? Musk, the self-proclaimed techno-king, claims he can bring his business acumen to the government and make it run like, well, one of his companies. The goal of DOGE? To find and eliminate government waste. Sounds great in theory, right? But the devil is in the details. Government isn't a business. It's not about maximizing profits. It's about serving the public good. So, can DOGE actually make a difference? It's too early to say. But one thing's for sure, it's brought renewed attention to the issue of government waste. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Whether it's through DOGE or some other means, finding ways to make government more efficient and accountable is a worthy goal. After all, it's your money we're talking about.